Hello, this is Ryan Riccatelli with asnews.net and the Kiteboarder Magazine, and we are at the Surf Expo in the Flexifoil booth. And I've got Pete Spence here from Flexifoil, and he's going to take us through some of the products. So why don't you tell us what's going on with Flexi?
So really, this is our new kite for the winter. It's the Atom 08, and it's basically taking the existing Atom that we had last year and refining it, just basically picking out the bits that people weren't, maybe like we got some feedback on it that we need to improve, and just taking out and just really focusing on it. Well, we're not taking the design and doing anything revolutionary, because we've got a solid product and we just want to make sure that we have a solid product for next year. So I guess I could just talk you through the things that have changed. So you guys basically know Flexifoil is about making sensible products which are just built as strong as possible. So we've taken that, we've learned a lot from what we've done with the IN2 construction, and we've just put that straight into this kite. This basically means reinforcing the leading edge tube. We've got like several rows of stitching around each segment, which really makes it quite a solid product, and it means that the shape that you design on the computer is actually the shape that you get when you fly it. There's no deformation there, so it just means that you get more performance out of it, I guess. We've also looked at like increasing the turning speed of the kite. Nobody wants a slow turning kite, and each year the kites just keep getting faster and faster and faster. So people were happy with the speed of a 12 metre, and now the favourite kite's a 9 metre. So what we want to do is make the 12 feel like a 9 metre if possible. So to do that, we've actually fattened up the wingtip area, really made it quite stiff, which means that we can move the rear toe points further back, and actually just get this attachment point really right to the end of the tip, and actually have them as like super quick turning kites. We've actually looked at the way our struts have been laid out, and moved them slightly more towards the tip, which means that you end up having a much more direct feeling kite, because you actually use the sides of the kites as kind of rudders to turn it. Gives it really sort of quite a direct feel. And other things like just what we've improved on the one pump, we've just put covers over it to make sure it's nice and durable, and just that's it really. Just make sure the load from the bridle is transferred into the kite properly.
And what kind of kiters do you think this kite's great for?
So this kite is basically your all-rounder. If you absolutely excel in one area, this is not the kite for you. It's the sort of kite that you just go down the beach and you want to have a good session every time you go. You know, it kind of guarantees you a good session, I guess, basically.
Awesome. All right, so it looks like you guys got a lot of boards this year too, and why don't you tell us about the board line?
So really we worked hard to do a board range for this year to complement our kites basically. We've got 3 different ranges. We've got our Alpha range, which is this one. It's just really getting people out kiting, and also getting people kiting in light winds, you know, so it's your really sort of entry-level product. Dead easy to ride, and it's super wide, so you can just plane in nothing. That's the idea behind it. Your Delta range, which is your kind of, I guess, intermediate rider, all-round sort of board. It's just got a nice sort of straight outline to it, which makes it just go straight well, go well in a straight line sort of thing. And it's just aimed at the sort of guy who's going to buy an Atom and wants a comfortable ride, but doesn't really want to sacrifice too much performance. You know, they want the performance there, but they don't want to get bashed by every little bit of shock. You know, they just want to just cruise around and have fun. And then you've got the Omega board, which is aimed at slightly more tricky to ride. It's like a slightly more advanced board, but you can get so much more out of it. It's like it's really quite a skatey board, but when you actually go in to do a turn, it really grips as well. So it's kind of the best of both worlds in that sort of sense, but it is more tricky to ride, so we see it as more advanced board. And that's really the board range.
So which board does Hadlow ride?
Hadlow ride. If Hadlow is going to ride one of these boards, we've tried to develop a board for the market rather than for Hadlow.
He's a bit of an enigma.
Yeah, exactly. He's quite a unique sort of character, and but he'd be going for the Delta board because it tracks well on a straight line. It's got great sort of pop. But yeah, we're looking to do sort of maybe a freestyle board in the future, I think. But yeah, he's a unique character, that one.
Well, and what other kites you got coming out this year that aren't at the expo?
So we're at the moment we've got 2 kites on the go. One of them, which is with Hadlow, that's what we're working with him on that, and that's pretty exciting. That one, it's a pretty exciting kite. And then we've got an Iron 3, which is taking the Iron 2, but taking on a whole new level. Basically, there's all the things that we've learned from what people have told us. People want quick kites, whether it's like a 16.5 or whether it's like a 7 meter. They all want to feel quite similar, but they want it to feel like a 7. So we're really pushing the big kites to feel like that. It's basically super light and super quick.
Well, you know what? I appreciate your time here, and thanks for taking us through all the line. And what do you think about Surf Expo?
Oh, it's good. It's been a really good show, actually. Yeah, loads of people.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.